So here's a question. Is it possible for Jussie Smollett to also face hate crime charges himself? Joining us now is expert insight is attorney Leeza Garber. Thanks for your time this morning. There's a lot to unravel here right now. We understand that he could be facing up to 3 years in jail as a result of all of this. What do you make of it?
Yeah, it looks like Jussie has taken the dramatics off the small screen and now into real life, unfortunately, and he's in a lot of trouble. And part of the issue is not only this felony charge of falsifying a police report, but down the line we could see obstruction of justice charges. There are potential felony charges for wasting the Chicago Police Department's time. And then there's also the issue of the threatening letter that was sent. Did he mail it to himself? That contained a mysterious white powder. So that could reach the federal level.
There's a whole slew of things that were done wrong here. If we have to say, if it does in fact turn out to be a fake claim that he made, which it's starting to appear that it was. Reasons for doing this. I mean, obviously, everybody knows his name now. And in the acting world, your Q rating is so important.
Definitely.
Why do you think he did it?
I think there are a couple different motivations that could be behind this. One of them, obviously, is fame. This increased his profile infinitely. And there also were questions that he might have been canceled from the show, so maybe he was trying to preserve his spot. At the same time, one might think maybe he's trying to really promote causes close to his heart, racism, homophobia, things that he's dealt with most likely in his own personal life. But then at the same time, it looks like he's pretty anti-Trump, so that might be part of the issue as well.
I don't know. It just kind of seems to me like a cry for help, like there's something else going on.
Why would somebody create a hoax? Not only is it wasting time and money, but it's also it's really causing a huge distraction for victims that are suffering right now.
Yeah.
This is a sick move. If true, again, it would be a very sick thing to do. It's not the first time we've seen something like this against Trump supporters, though, right?
Definitely not. If you look back, there are hundreds of hate crime cases against Trump supporters. And you can look right now in the news with the Covington High School student who's facing so much backlash and bullying. And that is something that is so despicable because the 16-year-old's reputation is now tarnished for life. Even if he wins this court case, every time you search his name, you're going to see these charges affiliated with being a Trump supporter. The newspapers are really drawing a comparison, racism, homophobia, all of these behaviors. And so this is something that's gone back for years and years. And this Smollett thing is just something else to add.
I think the reason people are so angry right now about this whole thing is because of what this does for people going forward who actually experience hate crimes.
Exactly. And it's something that's really different for this administration. If you look back, there are hundreds of cases, different people trying to show this anti-Trump agenda. And it takes attention and time and money away from victims that are actually facing hate crimes. There are so many more real hate crimes than hoaxes, and he's done irreparable damage.
And there's a value in victimhood now. I mean, you become a celebrity in a lot of ways. You fire up the GoFundMe, you get $1 million. I mean, there's a real reason to make stuff up. And that's what's scary.
And hopefully he will face jail time if this is true, and it could ruin his career.
Yeah, he would have to be an example. Yeah.
Supposed to face a judge today. Thank you very much, Leeza.
Thank you.
39 minutes after.